Morning, everybody. Cal Ryder here. Just sitting out in the back garden and doing a little bit of reflecting on a very interesting conversation that I had a couple of days ago. If you remember, a couple weeks ago on my blog, I had posted a video about mental health awareness and ending the stigma and asking for help, which was basically an admission that I've been going through depression and anxiety for some time and not truly understanding what the roots of this were, just knowing that something has really been plaguing me for a while, and the trigger of that had really been in seeing people that I've grown to love and know on a deeper level out west go and do weekend getaways or holidays with other people and feeling like I wasn't good enough to participate in that, and these feelings of abandonment, which has only caused strife in myself and taxed my relationship with them. But on Tuesday this last week, I had a first meeting with a friend of mine here. It was supposed to be just a very casual conversation, just to get to know one another, right? And it very quickly turned very deep. He had seen my post about mental health awareness, and he just asked me flat out, "So what's going on?" And I opened up to him, and he shared with me something so beautiful. I truly believe the universe leads you to where you're supposed to be or who you're supposed to be with at a specific time for you to gain something from that experience, whether it's incredibly traumatic or painful or wonderful, what have you. And it led me to this conversation on Tuesday night. He introduced me to an author named Armistead Maupin, who's normally a fictional writer, but in this instance had written a memoir about his search for his logical family. And in the memoir, he explains we're all born with our biological family. And especially if you're gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, if you're a member of the kink community, we may grow up and never meet another soul that we can identify with. We can feel completely isolated and on our own, and that was definitely the case for me. I've grown up feeling like I'm a total loner. I've never really had close friends or people in my life I can associate with. As we get into adulthood, we start to look for our logical family, and these are the people we can call our own, the people that make sense to us, the people that understand us and whom we can understand. And subconsciously, I've been doing this for years. I just wasn't aware. I've been looking for my place. And so it finally makes sense to me now why it was so important for me to feel included, to feel accepted, why being a colored boy to a sir whom I felt very close to meant the world to me, or why I would feel left out if a group of friends did something and I wasn't a part of that. It was my insecurity of feeling like I don't actually have a place where I belong. I didn't feel like I was confident that I had my logical family. Now that I'm consciously aware of that, and I'm consciously aware of the fact that I need to feel like I belong, I need to feel like I've got close brothers, even sisters in my life that aren't going to judge me for being who I am, but embrace me for that, whom I can in turn do the same thing. That's exactly what I want. And I think on a deep fundamental level, we all need to feel like we belong. And taking it one step further, I've seen a lot of friends post on social media that they've become disenchanted with the leather community, that something that happened in the bar scene, a title holder scene, something occurred where they feel ejected. They don't feel accepted by the leather community. And I think that, again, is us looking for our place. We turn to this global leather community hoping and praying for acceptance. And when it doesn't quite live up to our expectations, that can be very disappointing. That can be very heartbreaking. But anyway, my problem, my need for inclusion is far from solved, but I feel more confident and more secure, more happy because I finally realize what it is I'm looking for. Looking for my place, where I fit in, the logical family of people whom I can be there to support and who will be there to support me, that I can see I'm not crazy. I'm just like every other person out there looking for their place, their logical family. I wanted to share this with you, not so I can ramble on, but in case you too have ever felt that way, that you need a place, you need to know where you belong. You're not alone. Sending you my best. Cheers.